Tonight, on 60 Minutes, we'll be taking a look at the latest update in Gartner Supply Chain Top 25 rankings, specifically what the latest advancements in supply chain are. Then, we'll examine the rapid expansion of a small sparkling fruit cocktail company, Mighty Swell Beverages, and see what the latest trends in the alcoholic beverage industry are. And finally, we will look into how taste and preference impact the supply chains of various companies, with a specific example of Frito-Lay and their baked Cheetos.
I'm Charlie Winsinger.
I'm Ellie Moyer.
I'm William Block.
I'm Kelson Little, and all that tonight and more on 60 Minutes.
And also tonight on 60 Minutes. The United States spending budget has been one of the largest spending budgets of any country worldwide. The newly elected Republican government will increase this budget even more. We'll be interviewing a Lockheed Martin employee on how this new spending budget will affect the company and the supply chain as a whole. How does your position fit in the supply chain at Lockheed Martin?
Subcontract administration is procurement. That's how Lockheed is buying the different systems, avionics systems for the jets. For me, the F-16 F-22. Basically, we're going out for requests for proposals, getting suppliers on contract, buying different systems, and then managing those to ensure that we're meeting the customer's needs.
60 Minutes is brought to you by Mighty Swell Beverages. Please drink responsibly.
How did you specifically get into supply chain? And how did your old positions relate to your new one?
I think it goes back to deciding to major at TCU. That was just, I was originally interested in finance and accounting, took those first courses and wasn't necessarily for me, and then started going to a few open forums and info sessions on supply chain. Thought it was interesting that it was going to be multifunctional and work with several areas within the business, which is kind of what I've been exposed to a lot within procurement at Lockheed. How I got in my current role, I did 2 internships in distribution for Walmart and Target, and both of those was interning within the distribution centers. While it was a lot of fun, realized that that's not really what I wanted to be doing and needed more exposure in a business environment and earning more of a technical based skill set just to leverage that in future positions.
Who's your biggest competitor and how do you compete with them?
The largest competitors of Lockheed, Boeing, Northrop Grumman, BAE, and Raytheon. What's kind of interesting about the business relationship is while we're competing with those for several contracts, we're also working together as our suppliers and then partnering together on certain efforts.
But what exactly does the future look like for Lockheed Martin? Next on 60 Minutes.
Technology that enables cars to drive themselves. Routine flights to Mars. Fusion reactors that produce limitless energy. To most people, they're pure science fiction from the world of tomorrow, like something out of a movie. But at Lockheed Martin, we live on the cutting edge of physics, material science, technology, and engineering. We obsess over things most people only imagine. We're at the forefront of the science that makes them real. And they're available when it matters most. It's why we're always thinking about new ways to prevent the unthinkable and building the most advanced fighter the world has ever seen. It's how we redefined what a combat ship looks like. Why we're harnessing the tides to generate electricity and protecting our most valuable resources. And while we don't know what's going to change the world next, We're probably already working on it.